It's something really new we can find in Lebanon, and with the international background. And for me, it's like my eyes were opened like this, and we exchanged ideas on the internet city and on the new technique zone development in Lebanon. And also, I introduced the plan of the Chinese business people would like to open a Chinese training center in Lebanon while searching the local partners by providing the land, part of the fund, and to open something similar like the Dragon Mall in Dubai. It will be a very great project, and it will be supported by the Chinese government, of course. And you have already, you see all the business people coming for this project and for more projects, okay? And this gentleman is Mr. Edde. Let's welcome Mr. Edde to make his speech. Thank you.
China history and China reality in the world, with Lebanese history and Lebanese presence in the world, that there is a Lebanese world and there is a Chinese world, because we are present in every continent, in every country, in every city. It is not only the state of China or the state of Lebanon. It is the Chinese in the business world all over Asia, Latin America, now America, Europe, in the new technology, in every field, not only exporting competitive priced product, but also moving into high quality, competitive price product. I have been involved in developing and building airports, universities, new cities, and every time, HOK+4 in Saudi Arabia, and every time I suggested that an Asian company in any field, for co-contractor or subcontractor or what have you, including Japanese major companies who are now among the leading companies in the world, they were reservations. They were reluctance in Europe and in America. Same for the Korean companies. There were total rejection in Washington, in Paris. I had fought hard to impose on my partners to have the experience. Now, a few years later, these are considered worldwide as among the best. I think that experience, we are living it today with the Chinese industries products. The image is important always to work on. I would like to mention another experience. You know, in Dubai, the multimedia and its so-called internet city, which is a great success. In '98, that was my project. I have planned, studied, proposed for Lebanon, but Lebanon was under Syrian control, and President Assad said, no, the internet city should be in Damascus, not in Edde, where we are here in the Byblos area. I offered the whole project to Sheikh Mohammed. It was fully financed. It doubled in capacity. It's now doubling again in capacity. Yet, Lebanon remained the most interesting place because of its schools, universities, the presence of its people all around the world, to be a place for a Silicon Valley that can service a big part of the Mediterranean and the Arab Middle East. This is why one of the objectives I would like to explore with the Chinese business and political community, because it's also a capitalist, successful state, China, is to have together a Bangalore experience In that part of Lebanon, which is throughout the history of the war in Lebanon, remained a place of peace, a place of coexistence between all communities, a place of stability, also a place where you have so many schools, universities, and highly educated people. And from that place of the world, we have also companies that are among the leaders in the field of the new technologies. In medical new technology, as well as in the internet protection system, like the company Murex, that is one of the international companies that protects protects the banks and the institutions about penetrations and hacking. It's called Murex. Could be, and should be probably, the banking industry. China has today the biggest banks in the world. But China may take advantage of the experience of retail banking and of the productive Lebanese bankers. I'm not talking about the owners of the bank. I'm talking about the bankers, the real bankers, the one who we have here, and I would like to welcome the former Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Lebanon, Monsieur Boudoukian, who is all across the world moving in to promote and sell and associate the Lebanese banking know-how with emerging markets who needs that know-how and would like to associate to that know-how. And we would like, as a small country, but a big world, the Lebanese world is a big world because we're present everywhere. Our business is everywhere. In fact, wherever I have been recently, from Malaysia for a major project of 77-kilometer resort, to Argentina, where I am developing a city within the city of Buenos Aires, I see the Chinese presence everywhere, interested in investing, in participating. Let's go hand into hand. There is a lot in our history and wisdom that can help us succeed. Another area I would like to mention, China as a global power started to recently develop as a global economical power. It was more a global muscle power. Now it's a global economical power. That means, and I have been in many international boards associated and participating with high-level Chinese diplomats and leaders, and I have been impressed by the moderation, the wisdom, and also the business orientation of the political community in China. And it in many ways, it compared to the post-war Germany, where the priority is economic, not political. We still speak politics. You still speak politics. But China understood that world power today is not built only on strengths and on tanks and on planes. It's a business like other businesses. Projection power is also interesting. But real power is economical power. You see, the Phoenicians, our ancestors, they were merchants and peaceful merchants. They had a strong fleet to protect the business fleet, but they were merchants. But they understood that writing and speaking a language and writing it is so important for their business. And this is how the alphabet started with the Phoenicians as a necessity to communicate. This is today, on the 21st century, and 9,000 years after, or 7,500 years after, we understand also, as you understand, that it's necessary for economical relation to have the language. This is why one of the projects I would be interested to cooperate with you is schooling, universities, here as well as in Buenos Aires or elsewhere. But starting here, because here we're here to speak about Lebanon, about what we will do together in Edde, in many fields. And we have an environment of culture and education. We would like here to cooperate in schools we have already obtained the authorization for. Universities, we have already obtained the authorization for a university in the land that we will see later on today or tomorrow. To cooperate to have the Chinese language as well as the Arabic language as well as the international English language available to be a means of communication. It will be as important for your business and for ours as is the alphabet that has been created in this place that is called Biblos. In conclusion, I would like to go back to the start of my talk. There is a Chinese word that is not limited to China, that is all over the world, and expanding and successful in every field, including in the best places, Silicon Valley in America, as well as in every university. Your people are among the leading people in success in schools, in universities. There is also that Lebanese word that is everywhere. In America, in Latin America, in Europe, in Africa, wherever you go in Africa. If you haven't met a Lebanese, that means you have not went to the right address. Let's cooperate as two words. That small Lebanese base and the Lebanese world who is all in business everywhere. Even when they are in politics, unfortunately, they are also in business. Let's cooperate, I think, even if we appear like nothing, like a little point on the geography, culturally, economically, influence, lobbying capacity. They have not been in America the #1 power in the world, a government, a White House, a State Department, a Defense Department, a NASA leadership without Lebanese in it. Thank you.